Aki Hayakawa was a public safety devil hunter, working under Makama's special squad. He had contracts with the Cursed Devil and Future Devil, and a former contract with the Fox Devil. He was killed and possessed by 20% of the Gun Devil, thus becoming the host of the Gun Fiend. He was a deuteragonist of the introduction arc through the International Assassins arc of the Public Safety Saga, and an unwitting main antagonist of the Gun Devil arc as the Gun Fiend. Aki Hayakawa was a hot young man with medium-length black hair and blue eyes. He usually wore his hair in a top-knot style. He often wore the public safety devil hunter suit and tie. He also donned earrings and usually carried his sword on his back. After the Gun Devil took over his body, he became the Gun Fiend. His hair was let down and his eyes and forehead were covered in dark veins. The barrel and slide of an M1911 were seen sticking out of his face and between his eyes, with the gun's hammer sticking out the back of his head. Aki's left forearm was replaced with an M4. Aki generally appears to be a very stoic person. He acts mature and sometimes blunt to the point of rudeness when he is with his fellow devil hunters, but he is fairly soft-hearted. He tends to get attached to others easily and hates to see people get hurt, especially his close friends. Unlike many of his associates, he is described by Himeno as being a normal person, in the sense that he still grieves for those lost and has not become jaded enough to close his feelings off. Despite this, he is very determined, and his primary motivation for killing the Gun Devil is revenge for his family. He is, however, entirely willing to put his own life on the line to save other people despite his fear of death, and even at risk for his ultimate goal. He doesn't like people who do not take their job as devil hunters seriously or fight for a superficial and material goal like money or, in Denji's case, to be able to touch some boobs, being this one the primary reason he and Denji, initially, didn't get along. Aki is also ruthless, stating that he always makes sure the devils he kills suffer to give them a slow and painful death. He can become intimidating with those he still doesn't trust enough, like when he threatened Denji by telling him that if he either betrays them or sides with other devils, he would kill him without any hesitation. His air of cold detachment is a facade, and he has been seen to cry over the deaths of his comrades such as Himeno, and he grew to care for Denji and Power enough to try and forfeit his revenge goal to keep them safe. Aki also is capable of being afraid to lose those he deeply cares about. He told Kishib that the reason why he wanted to leave the mission of killing the Gun Devil is because of the future he saw with the power of the Future Devil, with Denji and Power suffering a painful and terrible death, and he was scared of that future. At first, Aki is seen to despise devils equally, not caring if they are hybrids or friends, or if they are evil by nature. To him all devils are the same. He sees them as nothing more than tools they can replace at any time. However, throughout the story Aki slowly begins to bond with some of his partners. The best example, outside of Denji and Power, is his relationship with the Angel Devil. A little bit of trivia. Aki Hayakawa's ranking in the popularity polls in recent years is as follows. Aki ranked third in the first popularity poll, with 25,704 votes. Aki ranked first in the second popularity poll, with 88,568 votes. A special one-page bonus chapter has been published featuring himself and Himeno. Aki's top knot resembles the firing hammer of a handgun. This references Aki becoming the Gun Fiend. Some concept art of what seems to be Aki, shown on one of Tatsuki Fujimoto's alternate accounts, seems to show him with a slightly different older design with differences such as scars on his face. In episode 9 of the anime, we learned that Aki's ear piercings are from Himeno, who insisted on making him wear it. A scrapped idea was that Himeno was going to be Aki's younger sister who would have lived longer.